back to their hideout. Now, we've 90 minutes to deadline. Mrs. Davidson, I want Rebecca Keane isolated from the other prisoners.
She's already locked in her cell.
I'll make sure the women are kept away from her.
It's essential that we appear to be following instructions. Keane mustn't suspect that you've called us in. I hope you both understand that.
Of course. She'll suspect nothing.
Miss Ferguson?
Yeah, I understand.
Now just patrol the corridor and keep the other women away from her dorm.
Fine.
And don't make it look too obvious.
Right.
You do. You make an impressive Deputy Governor.
Well, I have done it before.
Good afternoon.
Well, you didn't waste any time.
Certainly did not. I still can't believe that Joan Hill cleared me.
Well, you've got the women to thank for that.
The women?
Yes, they made Joan come forward.
And there's plenty more where that came from.
Oh, well, please, break it to me gently.
Joan has resigned.
I don't believe it.
I know, that's why I didn't tell you over the phone, but she has, and the women got her to do that too.
What did they use, a blowtorch?
No, the Major's been kidnapped. Now, they wanted to exchange him for Rebecca Keane. Joan was going to help Keane escape, but...
Bloody hell.
Well, there's more where that came
No,
from.
just a minute. You've lost me somewhere. The Major's been kidnapped and Joan helped Keane to escape. Welcome back, Mrs. Powell. Oh, thank you. I must say I'm confused.
I'm not surprised. Mr. Manning, Detective Inspector Byrne would like to see you in the Governor's office.
I'll take over.
Thank you.
You better come through too, Mrs. Powell. We're faced with a very serious situation.
I gathered that much.
Who are they?
I don't know. Matron sends we're to ignore them. I don't know what they're supposed to be doing.
Sorry, Dr. Bryant. Are you the Dr. Bryant that was at Fairburn Central?
No, that was someone else. I'm just down from Queensland.
Oh, then you'd know Mr. Dalton. Is he still head of the renal unit?
Yeah, that's right.
How's it going up there?
Oh, fine, fine.
That's good. See you.
Yeah, see ya.
Right. Thanks. The ambulance is being organised.
Who'll drive it?
I've got a couple of good men, but I'd like you in the back with Keane, Rick.
Sure.
They said I was to travel with her.
Too dangerous. It could mean your life.
Yes, and it could mean my father's life if I don't. Look, I'm travelling with Keane and that's all there is to it.
All right. You'll both go.
I've already told you they expect
I'm sorry,
me...
Miss Ferguson, but they might strike as soon as the ambulance reaches the hospital. Without Mr. Manning's police experience, you wouldn't stand a chance.
We stood a damn good chance in the past without having to rely on dropouts from the police force.
You are only hindering things with that attitude and further endangering your father's life.
Now, are we all clear what we have to do? Miss Ferguson, you're to go to Keane's cell and tell her you've arranged a transfer to Wentworth General. She mustn't suspect anything. Is that clear?
Yeah, perfectly.
I hope you'll excuse Miss Ferguson's outbursts.
Oh, forget it. She's been under a lot of strain.
What do you really think the Major's chances will be?
It's impossible to say. If you'd called us in sooner, he might have stood a greater chance.
There's always the possibility that they've never intended to release him.
Do you think that's likely?
Unfortunately, Mrs. Davidson, I think it's highly probable.
Yes? Bitch. Are you sure? Right, just stay there, I'll be right there. No, shut up, son, I know what I'm doing. That bitch daughter of yours, she can't take orders. She's called the cops. I said she's called the cops!
And aren't you prepared for that contingency?
Oh, yes, I'm prepared, all right. I'm prepared for everything. But your daughter's made a tactical error, Major. One she's going to regret for the rest of her very short life.
I've seen happier face at funerals.
We'll serve her right for mixing with the freak.
Hey, guess what? Bloody hell, Bobby, you could have killed me.
Shut up. Jude, Pal's back. We just saw her on the way in.
Hey, good one. Well, what did she say? Is she back as governor?
Well, how would I know? Good afternoon, Mrs. Powell. Is it true that you've returned to your post of petrol?
The governor. Oh, we've missed you, Mrs. Powell.
It's lovely to see you back, dear.
Thank you, ladies. That's heartening. I hope you don't feel too badly, though, when I tell you I'm here to deal out punishment. According to reports, that was quite a show you turned on in the dining room. Okay. Now, I know you're going to agree with me that I'm not being unfair when I tell you that you're not getting by up back for 48 hours. And whether you like it or not, you're going back to your old cells tonight.
You finish your braille lesson after work.
We got by up there.
Well, what do you know, huh?
Of course, if you would rather we made them up in different colours, we can do that. This colour...
Excuse me. Where's Pixie? She still does work here, doesn't she?
Excuse me, young lady.
I'm sorry, it's just that I need...
Excuse me a moment, Miss Mason. Won't be long. Now, what is so urgent you have to come bursting in here and Linda...
Miss Baker. Didn't I tell you it was heavenly?
You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Ralph! Oh, what a wonderful surprise.
Pixie, you look adorable.
Thank you. Where's your fiancée? Did you make it up with her?
No, I came round here to have a piece of you for breaking up our engagement.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm a dreadful person. I'm awfully sorry.
Oh, no, look, don't blame yourself. I'm glad it happened, actually. I think I fell for Miranda on the rebound after our marriage was annulled. You look beautiful. I feel like racing you off to the nearest church.
Oh, you can't, because Miss Baker wants this dress for her wedding.
Pixie, we've got so much to catch up with. At least let me take you to lunch tomorrow.
I'd love to. Thank you.
Well, make it 12:30 then? Better let you get back to work then.
Oh, isn't it wonderful?
Don't reckon the department will appreciate you wearing a hole in their lino, Ferguson.
Now, you listen to me, Kevin. I don't care what you're holding over me. You will address me with some respect.
Miss Ferguson.
When's that damned ambulance coming?
Listen.
What are you doing here?
I'm Nick. Just come to pick up the last of my gear.
Oh, better not interrupt him. They've got a bit of a problem over there.
I'll call Inspector. I've got somebody in the ute will be pleased to hear that.
Anne, well, why didn't you bring her in?
Doesn't feel up to it. You know how it is.
Well, at least she's getting out and about.
Look, I won't hold you up. Okay if I go through?
Sure. Wentworth Detention Centre. Thank you. Ambulance is on its way.
They're coming, mate.